congratulations on your debut line. How does it feel to have it all sort of realized?
Actually, I'm very calm. I mean, designing is actually easy for me. It's natural, you know. Dealing with the business side is the most challenging part, and I really dreaded for it. But finally, I got to it, and within this whole idea, from conceiving the idea of putting together the collection, it only took us 2 weeks.
Really?
Yes.
2 weeks? That's phenomenal.
I work better under pressure.
Your line is called Act One,
Yes.
which is a very apt name. It sort of reflects your philosophy about being very simple and direct and streamlined. And it's also influenced by art and architecture, you say? Is there a particular artist that you use as a point of reference?
Right now, not really, but in the future, I am actually thinking of collaborating with different artists. I am very much into contemporary art and love architecture, and I would like to, collaborate with architects and artists in the future. Act One is just like planting the seed that for everyone, to think about what to do next. Act Two, Act Three, and there.
Will it turn into an Act Two and Act Three?
It may not be limited to fashion. It can be different projects. Film
Really?
can
So
be
it could be art projects or...
absolutely can
That's
be
really
dance
interesting.
performances, art projects.
So you turned it into a concept in a way.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a concept, and it should be fun and exciting. It should be, it's leaving room for us to explore in different areas.
Very interesting. So I read in your bio that you worked with Karl Lagerfeld and Helmut Lang. So I have to ask you what that was like.
Yeah, to learn from the masters, absolutely, it's a great. It's a must for me to learn from how every other great designer, how do they design, and it's important for me to see how the construction of garments, a piece of clothing is not just simple piece of clothing. There are a lot of thought process put behind it. You need to think about how to wear with anything else, and what's the idea. It's not just a random piece of clothes. It has to make sense for the whole collection. It has to
So it has to blend and sort of follow that.
yeah, and it has to speak, say something. Clothing has to say something, and it has to be about the person who's wearing it as well. So you really need to put thought process into it, and you have to edit, you have to simplify, and it takes a lot of revisions as well. So really, you need to take time. I mean, this collection was really crazy. We took 2 weeks to design it.
It's incredible.
The whole photo samples. Ideally, you should take